I am Igusti Agung Ayu Ari Tiastary, and I am the section head of Multilateral Cooperation 1 of the Directorate General of Customs and Excise of Indonesia. My duty is to prepare materials for the implementation of multilateral cooperation, particularly in the framework of World Customs Organization, in the field of tariff and trade affairs, rules of origin, and capacity building. I am assigned as one of the focal points of the DGCE gender mainstreaming team, whose task is ensuring gender mainstreaming is implemented in the DGCE. My tasks include first, assisting the planning and policy section in preparing, implementing, encouraging work units to carry out gender mainstreaming program, and secondly, assist in the field of communication, information, and education to prepare socialization, documentation, and publication materials related to gender mainstreaming at DGCE. This is the leadership commitment. That is the resource of this. And the President of the Republic of Indonesia has instructed all ministries and agencies, as well as local government, to increase the standing, role, and equality of women, as well as to realize gender equality and justice in all facts of life, whether in the family, society, and the state level. To realize that, it is understood that gender mainstreaming strategy is required. There is a disparity of 83% male and 17% female. The disparity from the side of human resource composition, one of which is caused due to a portion of Indonesian society still believing that the GCE duties have a relation to law enforcement and therefore is more appropriate to be done by men rather than women. Therefore, the majority of those that apply to customs and excise are men, even though the GCE opens equal opportunities to work. This disparity of composition in the human resource has made strategic leadership position to be filled with men. This creates a sense that there is dominance and gender inequality in the internal community of the human resources in the GCE. And the leadership at the GCE is under the assumption that implementing gender equality and gender mainstreaming is one of the correct strategies to increase the standing, role, and quality of women, as well as to realize gender equality both in the GCE internal and external environment, which is in the task and function conduct of the DGCE in providing services in the customs and excise to all layers of society. Well, DGCE is doing everything within its power to ensure all levels of stakeholders have equal access and benefits, as well as applying all of the best international customs practices, including simplifying and streamlining procedures, communication lines, and transparent requirements. The GCE has an integrated online services and oversight system that is what I call CHESA. And CHESA is used for both the needs of export, import documents, passenger baggage, courier service companies, as well as various tasks and function of the conduct of customers and other taxes. CHESA can be accessed by anyone, including women traders, because it has digitalized and it has become easier for everyone to conduct cross-border trade. Customs, Excise Information System and Automation, CESA, is the service system for the GCE, and all the GCE system of services are overseen, transparent, and available in real time 24/7 to support integrated national service. And aside from that, CESA is also integrated with electronic business licensing in the form of online single submission or OSS, as well as Indonesian National Single Window (INSW), and to make it easier for trader. And aside from that, the GCA also conducts the National Logistic Ecosystem or NLE program as a real effort by the government to improve the national logistic performance, increase investment, and increase national economic competitiveness. The GCE has been active in participating with the people who have small industries but with potential for export. In between, there are female traders. This is very interesting. First, from a legal standpoint, which such as permits and export procedures, the GCE also strives to conduct business matching by operating with Indonesian financial attaché abroad. Business matching is an effort to bring together potential buyers abroad with the manufacturer and exporters in Indonesia that have been educated and facilitated by the GCE. One of the GCE program to facilitate trade is what we call the export clinic. We strive to have export clinic in all customs and excise offices. Export clinic is a consulting facility for small medium enterprises that want to market their goods abroad but do not yet know the export procedures. Export clinic becomes the DGCE's key asset in applying the steps to facilitate gender-sensitive trade in Indonesia. This program provides full support for the industry and trade that is gender responsive as an important aspect to guarding economic growth and national business. This export clinic can educate potential exporters by identifying potential hurdles. For example, if the potential exporter is facing problem from a capital standpoint, for example, the export clinic will arrange a meeting between the potential exporter with an export financing agency. If the hurdle is from a legality document standpoint, then the DGCA will connect the potential exporter with their local trade office. Then, if the hurdle is an export procedure, then direct socialization by the DGCE may be conducted. However, firstly, ensuring how the exporters or the future exporters are connected or have access to the customs and excise computer system. Then, how to create export document and what is required to be the exporter. For example, in Bali, it's one example of success story from this export clinic. In Bali, the customs and excise have already provided assistance to the what we call Kerta Samania Cooperation. It's a small business to conduct their first independent export by providing assistance in the business process of exports and exports documents. We provide that assistance in sending export documents through an application. The tagline of this Denpasar customs office is "Exporting is easy."
Exporting is easy.
Yeah, when the Kerta Samania Corporation receives a buyer, Customs officer there also provide assistance by working together with the Indonesian financial attaché abroad to connect the buyer with Samania Corporation online to ensure certainty for the buyers of their product, and certainty of the payment. So there you have.
Great. Well, trading is easy in Indonesia, it seems. That's a really great initiative. Thank you very much for your time, for accepting our invitation, and for sharing this amazing experience of yours in Indonesia and how we can make trade easier for women traders. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.